was a time post-1929 of economic distress, ready-made for a demagogue coming in and saying, they're the cause of your trouble, the Jews of the East End. And who came into the breach? Oswald Mosley. And it grew into a reign of terror.
Sooner or later, in the lives of great nations, comes the moment of decision, comes the moment of destiny.
And for a Jewish kid, they were belting out their message of hate, and we'd hear of the attacks on the Jews in the East End by them, and we learnt to hate back. There were posters, there were leaflets, asking everybody in the East End to form what I can only describe as a human wall. You weren't asked to go and fight, you were asked to block the streets, block the roads so that the fascists couldn't get through.
And the vast numbers of people went into Cable Street. It was a question that they are not going to march.
Passing the Tower of London, 5,000 fascists rally to their mobilization for the much-advertised march through the East End. And Sir Oswald Mosley, black shirt leader, arrives at Royal Mint Street to inspect his followers.
The fascists were drawn up in Royal Mint Street, and they were to be reviewed by Sir Oswald Mosley. That's where they lined up, and that's where they were reviewed, but as far as they went, they never got any further.
In step here, thousands of East Enders prepare to resist the invasion, barricading the path the fascists would take.
There are thousands of people that went into Cable Street, built those defences with tables and chairs and many other things that they could find to build barricades.
Communists, Labourites and Jews jammed the fascist route, resisting the peaceful efforts of the outnumbered police to clear the way.
Around about the early afternoon, the police started to try to clear space for them to march.
Batons are drawn and heads broken as the anti-fascist demonstrators resist efforts to disperse them.
And the police were leaning down and quite indiscriminately banging everybody in the head who was within their reach. The whole thing was absolutely petrifying.
Fighting now spreads to the Mint. Sir Oswald Mosley was informed by the police commissioner, Sir Philip Game, in Trilby Hat, that to avert serious bloodshed, the march would be banned.
The Home Office decided that the march should not take place, and that was 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We gradually got this news, and everybody shouting and cheering and banging away and all that, and it was all right to carry on.
Altogether, 84 rioters are taken into custody, while the police firmly prevent the battle from taking an uglier turn. 80 injured are taken to hospital. Hundreds more receive first aid on the spot.
And the only idea was, in those people's minds, was that they will not march.